You might think that being good looking is an automatic ticket to successful dating life. After all, looks are what grab people's attention first, right? But here's the reality. There are plenty of handsome men out there who are still single despite their appealing appearance. And if you're one of them, you might be wondering, why? Today I'm going to break down the 4 key habits that often keep the most attractive men from finding lasting relationships. These habits may surprise you, but they could be the exact reasons you're still searching for a partner. Before we dive in, remember this. Not every handsome guy out there deals with all these habits. Sometimes just one of them is enough to keep you from forming a deep connection with someone. So listen closely and see if any of these sound familiar to you. First off, let's talk about over-reliance on looks. Sure, your appearance plays a role in getting your foot in the door, especially in the initial stages of dating. But the problem arises when you rely too heavily on your looks and neglect other important aspects of your personality. Here's the thing. If you're banking on your good looks to keep someone interested, you're missing the bigger picture. Many good-looking men fall into the trap of thinking their appearance alone is enough to attract and keep a partner. However, without a well-rounded personality, qualities like empathy, a sense of humor, intelligence, or genuine confidence, you're not offering much beyond the surface. Looks can only go so far, especially as people mature and start looking for deeper, more meaningful connections. Think back to high school. The popular kids may have been good looking, but how many of them had other qualities that would make them reliable partners in adulthood? Looks alone aren't going to cut it when someone is considering you for a serious relationship. Women, particularly those looking for a long-term partner, want someone who not only is attractive, but also reliable, supportive, and engaging. So if you're still single, despite all being good looking, take a step back and ask yourself, am I bringing more to the table than just my appearance? The next habit that might be keeping you single is a fear of rejection. Now I get it. Nobody likes to be rejected. It stings, and it can feel like a blow to your ego, especially if you're used to people admiring you for your looks. Many assume that attractive men automatically have a high success rate in dating, but that's not always true. In fact, handsome guys might feel the sting of rejection even more sharply because they often assume their looks should guarantee success. Think about it this way. If a man prides himself on his intelligence but fails a test, the disappointment cuts deeper because it challenges his self-image. The same applies to looks. When a good-looking man is rejected, it can shake his confidence more than someone who doesn't place as much value on their appearance. The fear of rejection often leads to avoidance, not approaching potential partners, not putting yourself out there, and missing opportunities to meet someone great. Here's the truth. Rejection is just a part of the game. It doesn't define your worth, and it certainly shouldn't stop you from putting yourself out there. Shift your mindset to see rejection as redirection, an opportunity to learn, grow, and find the right person who truly appreciates you for all that you are. Now, moving on to the third habit. unrealistic expectations. Some attractive men have a very specific and often unrealistic idea of what they want in a partner. This can lead them to overlook potential matches who don't fit their ideal mold. You see, thanks to social media, it's easy to be exposed to a constant stream of highly curated, often edited images of perfect people. And if you're constantly scrolling through pages filled with 10 out of 10s, you might start to think that's the norm. But here's the kicker. Those people represent maybe 0.1% of the population. Depending on where you live, you might never meet someone who fits that mold. When your standards are based on unrealistic images or ideas, you limit your own dating pool. It's important to have an open mind and be willing to get to know someone beyond the initial impression. After all, compatibility isn't always about superficial qualities. It's about finding someone whose values, personality, and life goals align with yours. Keep in mind that what makes you truly happy in a relationship often goes beyond surface level traits. So, let go of that mental checklist of perfect attributes and focus on the qualities that actually matter for a long-term partnership. If you're finding this video helpful so far, and you're interested in more tips on improving your dating life and building confidence, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We're here to help you navigate the world of modern dating, especially for introverted men looking to become the best version of themselves. Alright, the fourth habit that might be keeping you single is lacking confidence. You might think that just because someone is good looking, they must be confident and have no trouble dating. But that's far from the truth. Confidence is not something you automatically get just because of your looks. It comes from within, from truly believing in yourself and recognizing your value. I've met plenty of handsome guys who don't see themselves as attractive or who don't let their looks factor into their confidence. They've been told they're good looking their whole lives, yet they still struggle with self-doubt. For some, their self-esteem is shaped by other experiences or insecurities that go far beyond their appearance. If you don't feel good about yourself internally, it will show in your interactions. People can sense when someone lacks confidence, no matter how good they look on the outside. The truth is, confidence, real confidence, is far more attractive than just having a nice face. It's about how you carry yourself, how you interact with others, and how you pursue what you want in this life. A man who approaches dating with confidence and takes consistent action is far more likely to find a meaningful connection than someone who waits for things to come to him. Think about it. A handsome guy who only approaches one woman a month might still be single in a year, while an average-looking guy who puts himself out there is much more likely to find someone special. So, what can you do if you're recognizing some of these habits in yourself? Start by focusing on your growth. Work on building the qualities that will make you more well-rounded, interesting, all just beyond your looks. Challenge your fears, especially around rejection, and remind yourself that everyone faces setbacks in dating. Let go of unrealistic expectations and start to focus on what really matters in a partner. And most importantly, build your confidence by taking action, learning from your experiences, never being afraid to to put yourself out there. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content like this, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. We upload new videos regularly, all aimed at helping men level up their dating lives and personal growth. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.